The story begins with a man named Dong Bong-soo, sitting alone in his room, deeply immersed in an online murim-style RPG game. The game is known for its intense world. Martial artists fight for survival. Sects collapse and only the strong endure. Because of its mature themes, many people online criticize the game, calling it disturbing and demanding it be shut down. But Dong Bong-soo feels differently. To him, the game doesn't glorify cruelty. It simply shows reality without pretending. Dong Bong-soo has always been an unusual person. Quiet, detached, and highly observant. While others are driven by emotions, he watches human behavior from a distance, almost like a researcher. He doesn't see people as good or evil. He sees patterns. One day, the story takes a shocking turn. The creator of the murim game suddenly disappears. When the man wakes up, he finds himself restrained in an unfamiliar place. Standing calmly in front of him is Dong Bong-soo. The man panics and demands an explanation. He claims he's just a businessman who created a controversial game. Dong Bong-soo listens without interrupting. Then he calmly presents evidence, proof that the man had been involved in serious crimes, hidden behind wealth and influence, things that never reached the public. The man breaks down, insisting he never expected to be caught. Dong Bong-soo speaks for the first time. He says people like him always believe power will protect them forever. Suddenly, the man attempts to escape, trying to turn the situation around. But Dong Bong-soo remains completely calm. Without rage or hesitation, he quickly regains control. His composure is what makes the moment unsettling. Not anger, but certainty. Dong Bong-soo then reveals another room. Inside is evidence, connected to other influential figures who lived respectable lives on the surface while harming others in secret. The man is left speechless. Dong Bong-soo explains his view of humanity. Most people, he believes, simply want to live peacefully. But some exploit the system, feeding on those weaker than them. And when no one stops those people, someone else eventually will. He doesn't see himself as a villain. He sees himself as a necessary response. Before anything more can happen, police sirens fill the air. Officers rush in and see only fragments of the situation. To them, Dong Bong-soo looks like a dangerous criminal. They don't see the hidden crimes or the victims behind them. Dong Bong-soo tries to explain, but his words are dismissed. A tense standoff follows. In a moment of chaos, shots are fired. Dong Bong-soo falls. As his consciousness fades, he doesn't feel fear. Only one thought remains. This world was never designed for justice. Then, everything changes. Dong Bong-soo opens his eyes again. He's no longer in the real world. He stands in a vast land filled with ancient sects, martial artists, and overwhelming pressure. A message appears before him. Welcome to the murim world. Dong Bong-soo slowly smiles. For the first time, he feels truly alive. A world where power is honest, where masks don't exist, where predators can't hide behind laws. This time, he won't be misunderstood. And this time, he will survive. Dong Bong-soo possesses the body of a weak boy named Susum. Susum's life had always been cruel. From a young age, he was treated as less than human. Because he was weak, his seniors exploited him daily, ordering him around, humiliating him, and reminding him that resistance was pointless. But weakness wasn't the only thing Susum lost. He lost his parents. A violent storm wiped them away, leaving him as the sole survivor. With no family and nowhere to go, survival became his only objective. Hunger and fear followed him everywhere, until desperation pushed him to take one final chance. He knocked on the gates of the Danri clan. He didn't ask to be trained. He didn't ask for power. He only asked to live. The Danri clan accepted him, but not as a person. They took him in as a slave. Every day, Susum worked in the horse stables, cleaning filth, hauling loads heavier than his body could handle. If he slowed down, he was punished. If he spoke back, he was beaten. To them, he wasn't a child. He was disposable labor. And one night, even that miserable existence ended. On a dark street, Susum was attacked by a twisted man with no reason and no mercy. His fragile body couldn't endure it. That should have been the end of Susum's story. But instead, Dong Bong-soo awakens. 2 weeks pass. Dong Bong-soo carefully observes this unfamiliar world. People speak Chinese, yet this place is clearly not China. The rules are different. The values are different. Everything revolves around one thing: strength. This is a world of martial arts, where humans can leap across rooftops, shatter stone with their fists, and perform feats that defy common sense. Here, the strong rule openly, and the weak exist only to be trampled. Then something impossible appears before his eyes. A player status window. Clear numbers. Clear information. Like a game interface layered over reality. A question immediately forms in his mind. Is he a human in this world? Or is he a player? Before he can think further, the past crashes back in. Susam Sr. suddenly barges in, searching for him. The same man who abused him for years. The same man who enjoyed exploiting him, knowing Susam could never fight back. The senior steps closer, expecting fear, expecting obedience. But Susam doesn't bow his head. In one swift moment, using a broken piece nearby, Susam ends him. The room goes silent. When warm blood touches his skin, Dongbong-soo understands something clearly. It no longer matters whether he is a human or a player. In this world, morality is decided by strength, and strength alone. Dongbong-soo realizes he can hunt as many people as he wants here, because this world is already crawling with people far more unhinged than him, walking openly without fear or consequence. Compared to them, he is simply adapting, and in a world like this, he has no intention of holding back.